Another possible impact to input and fertilizer supplies, a strike now underway at Canadian Pacific Railway. We first told you about this a couple of weeks ago. A contract dispute between Canadian Pacific Railway and its union, the Canadian Teamsters, led to a worker strike over the weekend. Both sides blaming each other as more than 3,000 conductors, engineers, train and yard workers walked off the job. The Fertilizer Institute here in the U.S. says the United States imports 86% of its potash from Canada, the majority of it by rail. With spring planting on the way and global supplies already in doubt, there's concern across the entire ag industry. Sean, as we look at this strike, this seems, given the timing and the type of products that we're discussing from a fertilizer standpoint and all of the conflicts going on around the world, this seems like an unfortunate event.
Unfortunate, badly timed. The dispute is the dispute, and clearly both sides are a ways apart on like 24 different items.
What does the path forward look like?
All eyes are on whether or not, obviously, these two parties can come together and find quick resolution here. We cannot have a strike that lasts 2 weeks. That will just be chaos when it comes to fertilizer going south or corn coming into Canada. And Canada's imported 7 times the amount of corn that they typically would.
Now, he expects pressure to build on the government to intervene if a resolution isn't reached quickly. Mike Steenhoek with the U.S. Soy Transportation Coalition weighing in, saying last year, Canadian Pacific transported nearly 430,000 carloads of grain and more than 150,000 carloads of potash to or from the 175 U.S. grain elevators served by the railroad, making it, quote, a significant component of the U.S. agricultural supply chain.